Happy New Year, beloved. May 2021 really be the year that you discover just how powerful and beautiful you are, how much you have in you to offer humanity to become a better place. And may you deepen your link to Source so that you smile as if there's not an ounce of sorrow left on the planet. So wishing you the best for 2021. Stay healthy, stay pure, stay light. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to Wise-ish. It's 2021. Jeez. When was 2020 going to be over anyway? I think we wanted it to be over since the mid of the year. I mean, I think I was done with 2020 from June. It was like, that's enough. But anyway, a very, very warm hello. Fresh beginnings, new beginnings. A special thought feeling towards you for this particular year. So many of us are looking towards a more optimistic 2021. The number 21 also carries a lot of spiritual significance. They say if you do one particular practice 21 times consistently, it manifests something, it becomes real. So imagine if we were to actually take the first 21 days and just manifest the best attitude, the best sort of a way of showing up in the world. Wouldn't that be fantastic? So what if 2021 actually becomes the year of your enthusiasm? Because 2020 was a year of, I don't know, conflict, division, awakenings, excitement, horror, fear, frustration, anger, breaking things down that needed to be broken down. It was a year of a spiritual awakening. It was a year of mending relationships. It was a year of breaking relationships. It was a year of letting go of a lot of things that we thought were important. And it was a year of beginning to hold on to what is. So what will 2020 offer? From today onwards, what is it that we are ready to actually sink into for the rest of the whole year? What if we started today with the energy of enthusiasm? The Latin derivative of the word comes from when you're enthua or enthu, it means you are governed by God's energy. It just moves you. So could the year 2021 be that particular call on your life where you're really connecting to Source and you're connecting to the divine and you're really pulling that power in you to stay inspired and to stay enthusiastic? Because we had a whole year of being pulled back. Do you remember those days when we were kids and there was a little, I forgot, I don't know if it's a tool or it's whatever, but it was called a slingshot. How many of you know what a slingshot is? I used to be able to make those back in the days, me and my cousins. You got like a twig from the tree and you would put rubber band or rubber on two ends of the twig, and then you would have a stone in it, and you would pull it back and you would aim at the birds. I wouldn't do it now, but you would aim at the birds or you would aim at your cousin or someone. Remember that? 2020 was like it was pulling you back. You feel that? Like it was just pulling you back more. Go inwards, go inside of yourself. Figure yourself out, see yourself, change yourself so that the world can change. It kept pulling you back and pulling you back. And each time we got a date that the pandemic was either going to be cleared or, life would open back up again and businesses would open back up again, we heard extension, no, another month, no, another 2 months, no, and we kept being pulled back. So what is 2021? Release. Whew. Fast forward. Move yourself forward now. No holding back. Do the things you think you cannot do. Make the impossible possible. Stay with people who are inspiring and who want to hold you up as well as you hold them up. Begin to let go of old grievances. Begin to look at yourself and like what you see in the mirror. Begin to somehow accept people for the parts that they're playing and stop expecting them to be something they might never ever be able to be. Waste of time. 2021 is the year of enthusiasm, bringing the energy of the divine into your system to such an extent that you begin to vibrate at a level of such inspiration. Nothing can stop you. I say this because I'm also looking for it for my own life. I look at life as this great gift. And even though I believe, because the soul still carries karmas and still carries attachments, I've definitely had more than one lifetime. I have had many lifetimes. Each life is valuable. And I think this one in particular perhaps must win them all. You know why? Because 200 years ago, we weren't talking about meditation and consciousness. 400 years ago, you weren't talking about having yoga. 500 years ago, you weren't thinking about, trying to be a motivational speaker or an inspirational leader. 1,000 years ago, you weren't trying to go and find a self-help book to figure yourself out. 2,000 years ago, you weren't asking, who am I? You weren't. But in this particular age that we're in, guess what? That's all we're doing. We're so fascinated now by the world behind our eyes. There's a universe bigger than the world that we're living in with our opened eyes. And it's behind our eyes. It's in our third eye. It's the inner world. Can you imagine if you turned on your enthusiasm to explore the world behind your eyes in 2021? Nothing can stop you. Do the things that you think you cannot do. Make the impossible possible. You get that? When you're driven by the energy of God's light, gosh, you wake up every day and you're so happy to get a chance. Like you have another chance to learn something about yourself, to see something in you that you hadn't seen before. You're going to learn about yourself by your interactions with other people this year. You're going to learn about yourself by the way you deal with your economy, by the way you deal with your victories, your defeats. 2021 just might offer you such a spiritual awakening that you're just going to want to keep staying high. You don't want to come down. And yes, certain things are going to keep breaking. Certain things are not going to exist anymore. Remember, when electricity was invented, the candle industry went out of business. India is planning by 2025 to eradicate all aspects of plastic. They're also planning to bring only electric cars. So what's going to happen to cars that used to run on petrol, gasoline? They're not going to be needed. So can 2021 be that year for you, where there's certain things that you're just not going to serve anymore? You're just not going to use it. Why? You're so spirited. You're so filled with the energy of enthusiasm. You don't have any energy to look back, nor are you willing to spend any time in trying to control what you can't, nor are you going to live in self-doubt, nor, this is the big one, nor will you waste your time. Each moment of 2021, create something. If you're not creating a better version of yourself, then create something outside of yourself that's new. Do one thing that helps another person, that serves someone, however big or small your platform might be. If you can give joy to one person, please do it in 2021. But let a day not pass you by. You don't maintain your enthusiasm, and you don't bring happiness to somebody. Every day, have some deep moment of enthusiasm and bring joy to at least one person. Usually I read you the blessings at the end of our wise-ish segments, but I'm going to share with you our blessing and good wish for the year. Geez, it's 2021. Something fresh, something new. I want you to just enjoy this and know that we care for you. We want you to have the best year ever. And I just want to remind you, look, we are here to love each other the same so that our relationships can be better. And no one has the power to take away your happiness. You're the only one that's going to give it up to them. So have a wonderful, wonderful day and make this the year of your life of enthusiasm. And do not turn back. Do not look back. forward speed. Remember, a lot of wisdom can take you a lot of places. So thanks a lot for joining us on Wise Vision. Have a fantastic, fantastic year. All the best.